Shalom. Call William La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachar Kodash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Rachar Kodash, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachar Kodash. Shalom and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders in the Akim and the Akwath of the hopeful elect. Shalom. Just want to go into a quick video entitled, "Are you doing everything you can to be exempt from his judgments?" And whose judgments? Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shai. As we saw in that video clip right there on the app TikTok, is a video of a house that was floating away because of the severe flooding from the Hurricane Helene that struck over there, going southeast, southeast on over there in that area, that region. I think it's across multiple cities, or at least multiple cities, possibly like multiple states. I got to read more of the article. Haven't really got around to reading the article, but I seen a brother, post a video. So it's pretty heavy. This is end time apocalyptic type. That's what you see in the movies, right? A great, a large budget Hollywood action film, or of end time events and great destruction, right? Well, this is happening in real time now. This did not happen years, in recent memory. Seeing a house float down the street from severe flooding, right? This Hurricane Helene is just judgment from the Most High. And in the spirit, when I come to the truth, I realized that the hurricanes and the tornadoes are chariots, so-called UFOs, because it was always this thing that we know called the eye of the storm. And it's always calm in the eye of the storm. How come that massive destructive wind, destroying wind of the tornado and hurricane that's violent and whipping, right, in a circle and going about in a particular direction and path? How come the whole thing is not violent and destroying? That's because that's the chariot in the center that's creating that wind effect. And that's a very scary thought if you're not grounded and rooted in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai, and if you don't understand the Most High's judgments. So give me 1 second. All right, Salakia. So we'll get that real quick. Proverbs 28 and verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai understand all things. So you see, men, they don't understand that this is the judgment of the Most High because they're evil and wicked. They only understand their own belly and that what they've been taught by this society, the Western Hemisphere, the West by the so-called white man, the serpent from the garden. The same spirit that was in the serpent in the garden that beguiled and lied and deceived Eve. The same spirit that went into Cain, into Esau, to the Edomites, the children of Esau, the so-called white race. So we'll get the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Well, that's not the verse I wanted to get, but that's a good one as well, because we know the Most High created all these things. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. See, this is the spirit, because I didn't mean to pull this verse here, these verses. So when a man died from a wild animal eating him, or any animal, man or woman, or even child, it's the Most High that sent forth that for judgment. So it's the Most High's doing. So I wanted to get verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So the Most High's ways, his law, statutes, and commandments is plain unto the holy, That's the elect, 1/3 of Israel, the Israelites in these last days. And so they're stumbling blocks into the wicked. It's the same way Yahushua, the the cornerstone of the nation of Israel, was a stumbling block into the wicked 2/3 of our people during the time of the Messiah when he walked the earth, Yahushua, right? Same way today when the truth awakened through the men of the Lord, Yahweh and Yahushua, in the name of Yahushua. It's plain to those that are awakened to the truth. But the scoffers, it's a stumbling block, right? The truth. So all of these horrible judgments the Most High is sending is because of the wicked. And now the Most High is no longer waiting and being patient anymore. And now the Most High is about to send forth judgment after judgment. And that's what he's doing now. It's going to only intensify until the Messiah, Yahushua, returns at the appointed time of Yahweh. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh. It's a very terrifying thing. Just think of those people, if there were people inside that house, and then it collapsed, and all that water. And that's so very, water is a very powerful, dangerous, scary thing. Like the ocean and everything. A large body of water can be very terrifying. And a strong current is carrying away that house. And people can get swept up in that, of course, die and drown. So, but the men of the Lord will preserve and protect his elect. And so you have nothing to worry about. So if you've been doing everything you can to receive that, the Most High is covering, then you should have confidence and the hope, excuse me, that the Most High will protect you and preserve you. Malachi 1:14. But cursed be the deceiver, the chief deceiver is the so-called white man, which hath in his flock a male, and voweth and sacrificeth unto the Lord Yahweh a corrupt thing. And that goes all the way back. Who had a corrupt sacrifice in the beginning? Cain did. And it's not a coincidence that deceiver is in the same verse. And we know the deceiver, aka devil, the Bible speaks of, is the so-called white race. Because everything is upside down on his head at his tutelage and at his guidance and at his false philosophies and falsehoods and false religions. For I am a great king, said the Lord Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. And this is why they have all these different names. It's okay for you to call upon any other name other than Yahweh and Yahushua. That's because the Most High's name is dreadful among the heathen and the 2/3 Israelites living as the heathen. Job chapter 5 and verse 20. In famine shall he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. And that's the third world war coming up, World War III. That's on the way. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. So we see that, but we know the Most High is with us, that none of these horrible, terrifying judgments will touch us. Verse 22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So it lets you know that the wild animals that's going to be on the loose, you're going to have a covering, those of the elect, and the Most High will protect them. Verse 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. See, they're going to love and respect and be at peace with the men of the Lord that has that covering and their guardian angel in the name of Yahushua. But the wicked but the ungodly 2/3 Israelites that have not been doing everything they can to be preserved, they will be destroyed by the Most High. They will have no covering. Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 3. The Lord Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai is slow to anger and great in power, and will not acquit the wicked. So this is why the so-called white man perpetually sins, because he's been getting away with it, but the Most High is slow to anger. He's allowing the Edomites to build up their track record, their rap sheet, and they're going to get judged. They're going to get judged, and will not acquit the wicked. The Lord Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai hath this way in the whirlwind, and that whirlwind is going into the hurricane and tornadoes, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Sluck, excuse me. Let's see. So now we'll get the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, and verse 15. They that fear the Lord Yahweh will not disobey his word. And disobeying what? The Most High's commandments. So you fear the Most High and you keep his commandments. Ecclesiastes 12:13 and Revelation 14:12, having a faith and patience and keeping the commandments of the Most High. Faith of the saints. They that fear the Lord Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai will not disobey his word. And they that love him will keep his ways, and his ways are his laws, statutes, and commandments. Not rocket science. Deuteronomy 31, or let's see, 31:6. Be strong and of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, thy power he it is that doeth go with thee. Like he went with David, fighting Goliath, so forth and so on. And with Samson, and chiefly with Yahweh Shai, the Messiah. For the Lord Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, thy power he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. So the Most High word is infinitely pure. Tried 7 times in the furnace, and in the furnace, I'm roughly paraphrasing. But that's the Most High's word. He said it, and it's going to for sure come to pass. Okay. Let's get Job 5 and verse 20. I already read that. Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 2. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? And that's so I'll show you the that wide place. The sea is set in a wide place. It's the kingdom of heaven. Okay, it's the kingdom of heaven. So who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? So that show you the men of the Lord, those that are of the elect 1/3 of the Israelites, will be which are so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. And it shows you that we're going to be rulers with the Yahweh Shai when he returns. Psalm chapter 2. Excuse me. Verse 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Kings and judges. Serve the Lord Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. That's the chariot laser beam fires. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. So, let's see, I get everything there. Double check. So verse 5, who then could go into the sea and to look upon it and to rule it? He went not through the narrow. How could he come into the broad? I mean, if you didn't suffer, how can you receive the goodly pleasant things of the kingdom of heaven? Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. But straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So all these people, the majority are Christians and Muslims and Roman Catholics. These are major Muslims. These are the majority of the people. Their religions, false religions. And the Most High is not dealing with that. They're in the broad, living to their heart's desire. So the Most High will judge them for that. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and make alive. So the Most High has the jurisdiction to decide who will be judged and who he will preserve from death. That's the elect, chiefly. Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord Yahweh, I already read that. Excuse me. Psalm 37 and 28. For the Lord Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. Even though it feel like it sometimes, but the Most High, he's recording everything, and he's going to reward proper recompense unto the wicked that destroy us. Verse 28. For the Lord Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shai loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. The saints are the Israelites. They are preserved forever. So the Most High is going to preserve the elect forever, for eternity. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. That's because they're the wicked, and they're going to receive judgment for their wickedness. Verse 29. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. So what's righteous about the little hats bombing everybody around them to smithereens? So I just want to go into that real quick. Just focus and make sure you're doing everything you can. Repent now so that you can receive the covering of the Most High. And the Most High will put a spirit upon you that's unlike anybody else in this earth. And preserve you and protect you until the day of salvation when Yahweh shall returns at the appointed time of Yahweh. So that being said, hope the video was edifying. The water to the Hakadosh for the spirit to make another video. Until next video I say, Shalom.